But anyway, I guess we can talk to Karen right after. Let's do that. Another chat with Karen, I guess. Oh, no signs of people in the plaza, blah blah blah. Time to go to the House of God for the 3rd time. Whoop. In the end, I'll go visit the church. I can't remember how many times I dragged myself here. The rules of the 4 days do not apply here. I can meet and part with her however many times I wish. The two of us would eventually run out of things to talk about, though. New elements do not enter here, so it's only natural that I would someday fill in all of the events. Again, kind of getting meta here. Because we are literally, we are like seeing all the events. You know, I guess, I don't know, in a weird way, it kind of fits, you know? Because I mean, I mentioned before, like, all of these slice of life scenes are kind of like... They're kind of like slow, you know, and then not much happens. You know, sometimes they're pretty interesting, but otherwise, you know, they're kind of a little boring sometimes. They'll drag on a little. But it kind of fits, actually. It's kind of like immersive, you know? It kind of fits the story, the fact that you're seeing all these events over and over and over again. Eventually, there's just nothing new, so you can't get bored of the people around you, you know? That's the idea, like an infinite time loop. But you remember everything, you know? So it kind of actually fits in a weird way, huh? Anyway, I come to church to fill in the blank spaces. And this will be the last time, will it? I don't know. Visits after this one will mean little to me. It's not that I'm tired, but I've run out of vigor. What I need is momentum, not rest. Let's go produce a little energy. The performance was rather short this time. After expecting so much, it's a bit of a letdown, but seeing as it did give me a little of the energy I was after, I guess it was fine. The grinding heat in my chest feels good, and they do say it's bad for your health if you don't get angry once in a while. he went here to get angry. However, I'm not satisfied with what follows afterwards. Karen, who has finished her performance, again stands in front of me, silent. It may be just me, but she looks to be in an even worse mood than before. You could even say she's standing imposingly. The cloudiness matches this church. Rather than piercing sunlight that makes you feel alive, it is this deathly grayness that matches the church so well. The church itself has a long history, but way before the war. It was renovated after incurring heavy damage during the Third Holy Grail War. A person named Kotomine Rise, was dispatched as the qualified candidate who was particularly familiar with the land. Not Kotomine Kire, Kotomine Rise. He was the father of Karen's predecessor, Kotomine Kire. Okay, I guess that's how he named his son. Changed it from Rise to Kire. Change one letter, I guess. Well, I don't know. Well, probably in Japanese is like different. You know, it's a different character. In English, I guess it looks silly. Kotomine Rise, despite his young age, performed the role of the supervisor in the Third Holy Grail War. In recognition of his achievements, he was entrusted with this church. With plenty of experience under his belt, he strove for an even better outcome in the Fourth Holy Grail War, but died due to unforeseen circumstances. I wonder why. The local noble magus he assisted suffered unexpected defeat, and the war ended in chaos. And why is Karen just making funny faces as we look up and think about this? The Fourth Holy Grail War, the battle that caused Shinto's Great Fire. The third one was 50 years before. Roughly. Typo, I think. Roughly around the same time as the World War, and the fourth one was just as the newly modernized economy was about to stagnate. Okay. And with the battle Emiya Shirou was involved in half a year ago, Fuyuki's Holy Grail Wars came to an end. Up to this point, it's been 200 years. It's amazing how much such a sacrament has been carried out until now in such a far eastern land. The tenacity of the participants that tried to reach a miracle was near fanaticism. Fanaticism? When it comes to obsession, the Holy Church and the Mages Association are not much different. I do wonder, though, is that place on the other side really that good? But enough of that. Karen was just making faces.
わかった。何か話をしよう。
Okay, we were really just like looking up in the ceiling in silence.
ではあなたからどうぞ。私には話題がありません。
Okay.
約束はあなたの話が終わってからです。
俺からかよ。
There's no way around it. Having been outlasted in a contest of silence, it's now my job to suggest a topic of discussion. But I ran out of things to say. There's nothing I could chat about with her, nor do I have anything worth asking. Have you ever read the latest manga? There's nothing that's on my...
そういえば
There's one matter of great interest to me. Now what is it?
いや、そういえば服が違うなって。
Yeah, you're wearing that weird like... Again, I don't know what it is, but that weird like leotard, you know? And...
あんた、夜は包囲を着てなかったよな。
ええ、それが何か？
何って、どうして着替えるのかなと。あれって包囲とは程遠いだろ？今はシスター全開だけど、夜のあんたはとても神職に見えなかったぜ。
Now that was something else entirely. It was beyond the point where it could be overlooked just because it's also black like a cassock. Cassock?
それは神父にしては軽装すぎるということですか？
軽装すぎるんじゃなくて、イメージの問題というか、あの服ちょい派手すぎないか？全体的に黒いし、まるで悪役だ。あんたがずっと包囲姿だったら変な誤解をすることもなかったのに。
Well, I don't know. Maybe she is a villain. I don't...
あれは悪魔払いを行う時のものです。
Okay.
戦闘用の服装ですから、包囲とはイメージが異なるのは当然かと。
That's why she wears those clothes, I guess. Those like... I don't know. It's kind of like... I mean, I want to say cosplay clothes, but like this is... I mean, she's an anime though. She's an anime character already, so calling it cosplay doesn't make sense, but... I don't know.
ああ、悪魔払い用の戦闘服なんだ。
It's like as if, you know, as if Karen, if she was like a star of her own anime, and it was like a magical girl anime, it's just as if she would transform to that uniform, you know? Is what I think. It's like a little like fancy uniform and everything.
確かに動きやすそうだったけど、ほとんど裸みたいなもんだし。
Yep.
つまり、私の服装に何か個人的な意見があると？
意見っていうより疑問。動きやすくてもあんなんじゃ不安でしょうがないだろう。というか、誰の趣味だよ。
Probably the character designer.
ほら、その下手な水着よりやばいっていうか、むやみに戦場的というか、なんだ、言いづらいことなんでうまく言えないんだけど。
Absurdly arousing. I mean, I wouldn't say that, but it is definitely... What's the word? I always forget the word, but like... Very, flashy, I guess. I don't know.
あれ、下を履き忘れてない？
Yeah, I mean, well, not flashy. I don't know what the word is. Like, basically, yeah, I was talking about that before. Like, why is it like this? Why is she not wearing pants, basically? is the thing. Why are you not wearing pants? No answer. Does that mean yes?
あれは仕様です。初めからスカートはありません。よこしまな考えはやめてください。
This woman is really reading my mind.
そうだよな。そんなわけないよな。あんたはシスターだし、誘惑はご法度だよな。悪い。分かりきった質問だった。つい気になって聞いちまったんだが、あんな戦闘用包囲なんてマジありえないもんな。で、あれ誰の趣味なんだ？
誰の趣味でもありません。あれは私がサイギーの中から選び、手を加えただけのものです。
おお、選んだのはあんたなんだ。
機能性を重視した結果です。私に求められるものは運動性であって守りではありません。それと あなたから戦場的に見えたのは当然です。あれはもともと男性を誘惑するためのものですから。
Wait, so it is meant to be a seduction tool or something. I'm stunned. For seducing men, is she serious?
何それ、誘惑はご法度だって言わなかった？
言ったのはあなただけです。私は一言も禁じてはいませんが。
けど不敬って言ったじゃんか。下を履き忘れてるのはわざとだって思ったら。
男性を引きつけるための服を着ることと報酬で服を脱ぐことは違います。あなたの言いようではまるで私が露出狂のようでしたので。
It seems that's the disrespect that she was mad at. From the standpoint of a man, neither seems very different, but exhibitionism certainly would be bad, as it is a crime.
けどさ、
Okay.
なんで男を引きつけるんだよ。シスターってのは低粛であるべきだろ？それともあんた、男なら誰でもいいの？
Okay.
その男性が望むのなら拒むことはありません。例えば、あなたに女性を暴きたいという渇きがあるのなら、それに応え、潤しましょう。
It's a weird response, a weird reply, you know? If a man wishes it, you won't refuse, but how do you feel, though? You know? Consent is important.
それも私の労働です。好みは常に痛みに応えるもの。あなたが罰を受けることはありません。私はあなたに暴かれるのではなく、魔に暴かれる。人間であるあなたが罪を負うことはないのです。
That doesn't seem healthy. I see. If you think about it, even when she's not doing anything, she's always tinged with the taint of demons. Even if nobody dirties her hands, she automatically gets aroused and comes anyway. Again, mature language. Weird thing to just say. It's masturbation akin to self-mutilation. If that's her everyday routine, then of course it wouldn't make much of a difference who her partner is.
つまりなんだ、日々の祈りと大差ない同じ労働ってことか。参ったな。実は慢性的に誘ってたとか？
Also, Shirou, again, every time he's in this church and having a chat with Karen, he feels different. Even the way he's talking right now really reminds me of Avenger. I don't know what the connection is.
ええ、あなたが望むのでしたら。
That easy, eh?
本当？ラッキー、助かった。俺望んでないから別にいいです。
Okay. Again, he's very I guess, sarcastic as well. I don't know. It's like he's acting very much like Avenger. No, I'm glad. Very glad I get by without humiliating a girl. No matter what anyone says, I'm not the slightest bit inclined to try it. Even if she asked me, I would want to part. I want no part. But if the condition is that it can't happen unless I feel like it, there's no problem.
それはどういった意味合いの反応ですか？潔白な女性が好みとか？
You know, that kind of reminds me of Heaven's Feel, you know, where, I think it's, in the movie, I watched the movie Heaven's Feel, and there was that scene, where Sakura was in the rain, whatever, right? And I believe, yeah, in the one I played, you know, the one that didn't have the toggle for the mature language, I guess I had an older patch. Maybe in the later patches, you know, they allowed you to toggle the mature language, but basically, Sakura admitted that she wasn't a virgin, basically, you know, and that was like revealed in the movie, more obviously, I guess, you know. It was implied, I guess, in the one I played in the visual novel with the patch, but not really as explicit, but yeah. So, Karen asking if you prefer women that are pure and innocent? Well, no. Shirou does not care about that, I don't think.
いや、そういうこだわりはない。そいつがやりたくてやってることなら24時間特会引っかえ、節操なしでいいんじゃない？汝の隣人を愛せよってあんたらの売り文句だし。
Love thy neighbor.
それと私の労働は違うと思うのですが、私の行為はやはり明確な労働に他なりません。
そうですか。So you're a prostitute.
そりゃますます得が高い。
But do you get paid though?
この関係も悪くはないさ。お高く泊まって何もなしな女よりずっといい。
Though I guess by being paid by the church, I mean that's kind of weird. She's being paid by the Holy Church to prostitute herself. Because I'm thinking, yeah, she probably gets paid by the church, right? Her wages, I guess. When I look over the church with a glance, there aren't any statues here. It doesn't look like they'll be accused of slander.
わかる？仮にあんたのそれが恒常的なお仕事だからって、それを理由に避けたりはしないってこと。肉体面じゃなく精神面の問題でさ。別の情はあっても愛情がないから関わりたくないんです。
Also, again, she was just saying weird things that I wouldn't imagine him to say. Although she keeps wandering around in front of my eyes in an outfit like that, there's no telling how things will turn out. Again, yeah, it's weird. Why is he like this? Shiro's much more pure and innocent and naive about this sort of thing. I don't know. He's more like he's like the harem, you know, main character, like gets a nosebleed, you know, when he sees like upskirt in an anime. But now he's acting much more, I don't know, cynical and aggressive. It's kind of like, again, he's acting like Avenger for some reason when he's in the church, and I'm thinking, are they the same person? Was Shiro ever in here? Is Shiro dead? I don't know. The preferences of a normal adult male are one thing, but to me, those clothes are a little intense. Again, me, quote unquote.
あなたの考えは分かりました。今後参考にさせていただきます。
あれ、服の話はもういいのか？
ええ、もう十分です。知る気はありませんでしたが、あなたのことがよく分かった。本当、随分と弱っているのですね、あなたは。私の目には吹けば飛んでいきそうなほど小さく見える。そんなに自分が嫌いなのですか？
はあ？
I'm confused as well. What do you mean by that? Her outright provocation produces a burst of energy within me. What did you just see of me with those dead eyes, you?
なんでさ。別に俺、自分が嫌だなんて思うことはないけど、説教なら余計なお世話だから黙ってくんない？
これは私の私服を褒めてくれたお礼よ。諦めて受け取りなさい。
That's praise?
それで、あなたが私を嫌うのはどうして？
That's what I've been wondering too. She jumps straight to the issue. Following her lead, I blurt out,
そりゃ、自分の欲望がないやつは気に食わない。
no desire of their own. I ignore the mountain of minor flaws and go straight for the killer one.
ほら、だからあなたは自分が嫌い。
Yeah, I mean that's Shiro's whole story as well. I mentioned before, like, you know, the whole like following an ideal for the sake of following an ideal. You know, he has no desire for himself for a long time. You know, it depends on the route, I guess, whether or not he finds a purpose. But yeah, that's kind of like his old character development arc.
聖杯を破壊したエミヤシロウには自己に帰る欲望がないのだもの。自分には与えず隣人には与える献身の鏡。世界は正しくあれと祈るようなあり方。それがあなたの生き方であることは間違いない。なのにどうしてかしらね。あなたはそれを美しいと感じられない。
いや、だって。
It's not beautiful in the slightest. The problem comes before even judging whether it's good or evil. I, quote unquote, have no intention of trying to live that sort of good-for-nothing life in the first place.
もう誰もエミヤシロウを責めていないのに、自分の欲望を持とうとしないなんて。
Again, she's talking to Shiro in third person. I'm really confused every time we go to this church, but I guess maybe it'll be revealed why, like, you know, Shiro's basically Avenger when he goes to this church. Maybe, I mean, probably he is. Maybe somehow we just transform back to Avenger when we go to this church for some reason. I don't know.
ねえ、人並みの幸福はそんなにつまらない？
I get it. My way of life is, in short, an existence where I don't have the patience to be content with that. There should be as much happiness as there are lives. Just a tiny amount is not worth the trouble, it screams.
うまいこと言うな、あんた。さすがは司祭代理。グーの音も出ない逆説だ。機会があったら今度は本気で叱ってくれ。
ええ、私の小言で10年来の正義感が変わるとは思えませんが、あなたが望むのでしたらもう一度諭しましょう。
I stand up. I should have left earlier as soon as the organ stopped. What I wanted was an energizing hatred. Realizing my disgust for myself is making all of that motivation disappear.
じゃあな、他にやることがありそうだし、あんたともここまでだ。
If I go in any further, I'll be venturing outside my domain. If these 4 days are someone's reproduction of Holy Grail War, then Emiya Shirou and this woman, Karen, cannot meet. If I keep meeting people who are not in the battle, my existence as Emiya Shirou will collapse.
聖杯を探しに行くのですね。あなたは世界の終わらせ方に気づいたのですか？
A voice rings out behind me. Even turning around is a pain.
さてな、東坂凛が言うには、俺が聖杯の持ち主を倒せばいいって話だが。
With the intelligence I have at my disposal, it just ends with my own defeat no matter how many times I try.
でしょうね。そのためには絵を完成させなければいけない。あなたはあなたの意義を見つけないと。
Meaning means self-awareness, recognizing what it is that I must do. This woman is telling me to find that by myself, without someone else telling me.
敵の本拠地を探しなさい。そこに始まりの鍵があるはずです。
お言葉だけど、洋館ならとっくに調べたよ。
I mean, why not just go again, I guess?
見落としがあるのよ。東坂の後継ぎにロンドンの話を聞きなさい。
Ask worried about London? A straightforward piece of precise advice. I don't want to look back, but my feet stop and my neck turns. See? That's why I didn't want to look.
契約違反だ。情報交換だけって話だったのに。
今回だけは特別です。言ったでしょ。次にあなたが来た時、迷っているのなら道を示すと。
Did she really make a promise like that by herself? Really, she's a woman that just does whatever she wants.
サンキュー。じゃ、これで本当に用済みだな。
ええ。私がエミヤシロウに関われるのはこれが限度です。
I leave the church. Emiya Shirou had not met Karen Hortensia to begin with. It's always been impossible an event. I have no reason to grieve, even if this was our final farewell. So no more Karen scenes? That's too bad. For the last piece of advice, reaction night, Emiya Residence decided to tell Rin. We do something at night, I guess. Well, before that, we have another scene with Shinji, I guess? Well, I mean, alright. We've been like skipping a lot of days because there's just nothing else to do, but there's one new scene with Shinji, I guess. Let's do that. I don't know why we're going to Shinji. I guess we're so bored of the everyday ordinary happiness that we have just to look for stuff to get us angry, so we're gonna go to Shinji maybe, I don't know. Although it's an abrupt question of the excellent housekeeper known as Sakura being monopolized by the Emiya residence, just how is the Mato household holding up, I wonder?
というか、シンジって普段何食ってんの？
アポなしでやってくるなり、ずいぶんな質問するね、このお客さん。古い馴染みじゃなかったら、縛り首にしているところさ。
With a broad smile, Mato Shinji gives a gentlemanly response. Is it? I don't know. As expected from the son of the bourgeois, he's been brought up well.
で、本当のところ、何の用だよ、エミヤ。そんなどうでもいいこと聞きに来たわけじゃないだろ？
どうでもよくはない。こっちはさくらに夕食を手伝ってもらってる立場だからな。 その煽りでマトウ家の夕食がおろそかになってたら申し訳が立たない。
ああ、そういうこと。相変わらず余分なところだけは気が回るね。
Huh. Shinji lets a dry laugh. His cynicism doesn't have its usual bite.
元気がないな、シンジ。やっぱりさくらがいないんで満足に飯食ってないのか。
わけないだろ。うちの食事は雇いの家政婦が用意してたんだよ。ま、僕はほとんど外食で済ませていたし、じいさんの世話は家政婦がやってたんだけどね。
Zoken is still around. Well, I think we confirmed that before, but yeah. Oh, G-san, oh, like insect grandpa is still around.
へえ、家政婦さんなんて雇ってたのか。
At least in this weird like 4-day world, I guess.
まあね。うちは遠坂の屋敷より大きいし、家政婦の一人や二人は雇わないと管理は行き届かないんだよ。さくらもさ、お前んところに通うまでは家のことは全部家政婦に任せっきりだったんだぜ。
That's unexpected, or maybe not. Sakura only took up cooking after she started coming to my place. In the beginning, she couldn't even make rice balls well. She was on the verge of tears.
でもそれは最近までだろ。さくらはもう何でもできるぞ。洗濯だって料理だって俺以上なんだ。ちょくちょくこっちに帰ってきてるんだから料理とかしていくんじゃないのか。
I don't know. I wouldn't cook for this asshole. This wakame. The right to remain silent has been invoked. Shinji stays quiet like a cornered criminal, as though he wants to get something off his chest, but is scared what would happen later if he said it.
なんか引っかかるな。まあちゃんと飯食ってるならいいけど、その家政婦さんってどこにいるんだ？
Well, she's probably dead because, you know, Zoken ate her. Maybe? I don't know.
もうやめたよ。さくらのやつがさ、兄さん、私たちはもう子供じゃないんだから必要ないと思います。なんて言ってやめさせちまったんだ。
Sakura does have a point. She has a point, but the Sakura Shinji is telling me about is making me vaguely uneasy.
なあシンジ、もしかしてさくらのやつこっちじゃ料理しないのか？
素人だね。その考え、地獄を見たことのないやつのスイートささ。本当の恐怖ってのは奪うことより与えることなんだって知ってるかい？
What do you mean?
よくわからないというか深く考えたくないんだけど、さくらはちゃんと家事全般やってくれてるってことで OK？
2日に1度の割合でね。お前が食事当番の日はこっちで料理とか洗濯とかしてやがるよ。今日もあいつが夕食を作るもんだからこうして家で待ってるわけ。
ますますわからないな。いいことじゃないか。なんだってそうさっきからガクガク震えてるんだよシンジ。
なんでって言うまでもないだろう。震えてるのは怖いからだよ。ホラーだよホラー。エミヤ、お前は怖くないのか？さくらだぞ。さくらが作った料理を食べるんだぞ。
Well, no, not normally, but is like Sakura like intentionally making bad food for Shinji, or maybe slipping some poison so he dies? No, maybe not. Normally this is where I throw out something like, "Don't be so rude, you stupid brother," but Shinji's fear is 100% that of a victim.
なんだ、さくらの料理美味しくないとか？
いや、まずくはない。本人の前じゃ言わないけど、そこいらのファミレスより味はいい。
So it is good, but
まあ庶民派すぎて僕の舌には合わないけどね。どんなに技巧を凝らしてもさくらは所詮さくらなんだよな。
and no matter how scared he is, Shinji is still Shinji. I wonder if you could call this a kind of brotherly love.
いや、それはともかく。じゃあ何が不満なんだよお前。いい加減僕の妹自慢に聞こえてくるぞ。
まさか間違ってもさくらの自慢なんかするもんか。僕が言いたいのは料理の味じゃなくて さくらの態度のことだよ。そうだな、いい機会だから聞いておくか。エミヤはさ、あいつの料理食べてる時視線を感じないか？
視線？いや、別に感じないが。シンジは感じるのか？
感じるっつうか、刺さる。あいつ食事中のマナーに神経質すぎるんだよ。ちょっとサラダを残したりすると不満そうに目をそらすし、スプーンで魚食べるとがっかりするし、後片付け手伝わないとブツブツ文句言うし。まったく子供かよ、あいつ。
She's Sakura's like a mother.
バカ者、子供はお前だ。そりゃさくらじゃなくても怒る。苦手なものを残すのはしょうがないとしても、後片付けぐらいは手伝えるだろう。そうすればさくらだって文句は言わないぞ。そんなのシンジの方が全面的に悪いだろ。さくらの擁護はやめないぞ。
エミヤ、あの空気を知らないからそう言えるんだよね。いいよな、エミヤ邸の団らんは無駄にあったかそうで。うちはさくらのせいで悲惨なもんだよ。あれ以下はないっていうか絶対0度。じいさんなんてチンセヌレトルトの方がマシじゃのうと部屋に引きこもってるぐらいなんだからな。
それもゾウケンがさくらの料理を無駄にするからだろ。ちゃんと感謝してればさくらだって怒らないぞ。
口では何とでも言え。そうだな、エミヤさ、そこまで言うなら確かめてくれよ。
Are we gonna stay over and eat some dinner?
へじゃない。今まで怖くて確かめられなかったけど、エミヤが一緒ならなんとかなりそうだ。さくらを擁護するんだろ。なら一緒に確かめに行こうぜ。
Don't okay me. Just what are we supposed to go and check?
さくらの部屋だよ。あいつ日記つけてるみたいだからさ。それを見ればあいつが僕たちをどう思ってるかわかるだろ。
Peek in her diary? That seems like an invasion of privacy. I thought we were gonna like stay over, at dinner and see what exactly what he means by Sakura, acting like that way. Seems like an exaggeration, but yeah, I thought we were gonna do that, but no, we're gonna go into her room and take her diary. No, reading someone else's diary is bad regardless of the circumstances. Plus, sneaking to Sakura's room isn't good for our lives. Okay.
嫌とは言わないよな、エミヤ。だいたいお前がさくらに舵を仕込んだからこんなことになったんだぞ。
Okay, that's weird logic. Alright.
が料理なんて覚えなければうちの食卓は平和だったんだ。教師として教え子の責任取ってみろよ。
いや、それは俺の責任では。
いや、責任だね。さくらはもともと容量の悪いやつなんだ。ああいうやつは何もさせないのが世のためなんだ。それをお前がそそのかすから僕とじいさんが養鶏場のチキンみたいに震えなくちゃいけなくなるんだぞ。
It's funny how Sakura...
とっくに我慢の限界だよ。なあエミヤ、さくらを助けたんなら僕たちも助けろよ。
It's funny how like Sakura is basically the head of the household now. Considering like the actual like backstory of the Mato household. Shinji leans towards me like a zombie. In the dim Mato mansion, that performance isn't funny.
分かったから手を離せ。ったく考えすぎなんだよ、シンジは。いいよ、付き合ってやるよ。けど交換条件だぞ。仮にさくらの日記があってそこに兄さんも手伝ってくれればいいのになんて文があったら考えを改めろ。それで円満解決。
いいだろう、多少勘に触るけどそれぐらいだったらしてやるさ。
よし、約束したぞ、シンジ。
Then this will be for Sakura's sake. If this gets Shinji to help with the housework, it should be fine. Sakura would forgive even something as terrible as sneaking to a girl's room without permission. Right? I mean, no, it shouldn't do that, but I don't know. I guess we're gonna do it anyway. We ascend the stairs of the Mato mansion, dark even at noon. Yeah, the mansion in general is just really dark, I guess. I don't know. That was mentioned before. How, like, it's always just dark. Probably because it's good for the bugs? I don't know. Shinji's face doesn't look so good. He's the one who said let's go check, but it feels as though he'll run away at the first opportunity.
Emiya, 一つ言い忘れたことがあるんだけど。
In front of Sakura's room, and from the firmly locked door, Shinji whispers to me.
さくらの部屋、半年前からおかしな結界が貼ってあってさ、じいさんが言うにはライダー仕込みの魔術らしい。お主たちでは生きて帰れぬから気をつけろとかなんとか。
Okay. I mean, literal magic? What's with this foreshadowing that feels like a bad end flag?
ちょっと待った、話が違う。俺はたださくらの日記を一緒に確かめるだけって。
間が抜けてるね。その程度のことでエミヤに泣きつくと思ったが、何でも開けた時点で侵入者がいるってさくらにはバレるんだってさ。でも共犯がエミヤならあいつも強く出られないんじゃないかな。
Darn it, Shinji. You're such an asshole, even in like this like innocent slice of life scene. The school's you like curse your inevitable betrayal. The school's idol begins desperately laughing and dancing.
わかったな、シンジ。
However, Shinji-kun does not understand the slightest. Sakura senses anger does not change no matter who it is. If I'm the accomplice in this situation, this may be the point of no return. Oh no! Yep, well, here's a room.
あれ？なんか今までと変わらないぞ。
Shinji peers restlessly around the room, perhaps judging that there was nothing out of the ordinary after only 10 seconds of investigation.
ちぇ、なんだよ、拍子抜けじゃんか。こんなことならもっと早く忍び込めばよかった。
Shinji barges violently into the room.
シンジ、お前に最も足りないものは用心深さだ。
I have no choice but to carefully follow him. We have no time. If what Shinji says is true, Sakura will have noticed that there's someone intruding. Assuming Sakura's at my place, it would take 30 minutes to run full speed to the Mato residence. Now I'm just imagining just Sakura running full sprint. Like an athlete. Right in the middle of the pathway. I have to finish this operation, retreat as far as I can, and come up with an alibi within those 30 minutes.
シンジ、とりあえず机を探そう。
If it's a diary, it's gotta be in the desk. If it's not, then it's not a diary. A diary that's hidden where no one can find it is not a diary, but something much more frightening.
ああ、机周りはエミヤに任せるよ。僕はこっちのクローゼットから調べるから。
There's a lot I'd like to say about that, but for the time being, if I find the diary, it'll be all over. Fun home economics, beginner's course? Wrong. Simple 3-minute bowling? Wrong. I can't tell anyone how to relieve your stress. Wrong. How to relieve your stress. 100 Chinese cooking traps. How to defeat Chinese chefs. Wrong. Caring for the elderly at the end. Grip the neck tightly. I imagine Sakura would love to do that, Zoken. That's wrong as well.
それらしいのは見当たらないな。シンジ、そっちはどうだ？
なんだこのサイズ。さくらのやつ、まだ育ってんのかよ。
Just looking at her bra. Outrageous, says the hopeless big brother as he checks out the size of the underwear. Haha, if someone to take a picture of this scene, we will have to obey that person for the rest of our lives. Time to blackmail him right now.
真面目にやれ。もう10分経ったぞ。あと10分で見つからなかったら撤退するからな。
オーケー、分かってる。机にもクローゼットにも見当たらないなら、あとはもうベッドの下か。
Shinji removes the painting adorning the wall.
お？
There it is. The notebook that was hidden behind the painting falls at her feet. Falls at our feet.
本当に考えましたね、あのバカは。こんな隠し場所じゃ見つけてくれと言ってるもんじゃないか。
いや、魔頭邸に泥棒は入らないからな。これでもかなり気を使ってると思うぞ。
Speaking our minds, we drop our gazes to the floor. There...
はい。
Nani? Lay an indescribably ominous item. What is this? I can't see it. Shinji's blocking the way.
このノートはまさか書いた通りに人間が暗殺される噂のノートですの
The Death Note? Nani? 22 loves revenge. Seaweed. Ah, yes. Wakame. Wakame. Annihilation for Kids series. Assassination Notebook. Amazing. Right? Can you do this? Yeah. Assassination Notebook. 3 kills per day. Amazing. Japanica. Shinji cries out. Due to shock, his tone raised to that of a young lady at the end there.
いや、それとは微妙に違う。けどなんでかな。俺、初めて見るのに見覚えあるよ、このシリーズ。
I pick up the notebook. Anyway, I should confirm whether or not this is what we're looking for.
ちょっと僕にも見せろよ。見たくないけど、見ないでいるのはもっと怖い。
丸月丸日、晴れ、星一つ。
Okay.
今日の出来事。兄さんが0時過ぎに帰ってくる。今度から夕食を作るときは事前に伝えておこう。丸月丸日、晴れ、星一つ。今日の出来事。兄さんが洗濯物を放っておいている。今度から洗濯機の使い方をメモにして渡しておこう。丸月丸日、晴れ、今日の出来事。兄さんが多めにお金を下ろしている。今度から月の限度額をきちんと伝えておこう。
just a lot of notes about Shinji. The trifling memos in the notebook continue on.
なんだ、至極まっとうな日記じゃないか。
そうか？
そうだよ、実に桜らしい。桜、この日記通りに注意してくれたんだろ？
ああ、そういえばいろいろ小言を言われた気がするけど、今日は自分がご飯を作るからとか、洗濯物を出しておいてほしいとか、月の小遣いは2万円までとか。うるさいから忘れてたよ。
God damn it, Shinji. You suck.
お前ね、そりゃ桜がすねるのも当たり前だぞ。それでもけなげに家事をやってるんだから、桜に悪いところなんてないじゃないか。シンジが変に怖がるんでこっちも釣られたけど、桜はいつも通りだよ。約束通り、これからはシンジも家のことを手伝ってやること。
面倒だけど約束だからな。いいさ、あれが僕の気のせいだって言うなら手伝いぐらいしてやるよ。
Shinji reluctantly accepts my conditions. Sneaking to Sakura's room and reading her diary was reckless, but if this is the result, wait, huh?
なんだよエミヤ、幽霊でも見たような顔して脅かしっこはなしだぞ。
I silently turned the page. What was going on? It seems there was more written in the notebook.
丸月丸日、晴れ、星一つ。
Always clear skies.
今日の出来事。兄さんが買ってきたばかりの私の洋服にお醤油を飛ばしてきた。悪い、うまくいかなかったと笑いながら謝る。謝ってもらえるのはいいけど、何がうまくいかなかったんだろう。丸月丸日、晴れ、星一つ。今日の出来事。おじいさまが、どうしてうちのさくらは物覚えが悪いのかのう。こんなことなら姉の方を選べばよかったのうと口をこぼす。
Should have chosen Rin, I guess. You know, maybe in the weird timeline, soccer is Rin and Rin is soccer. Anyway.
魔術の腕が上がらなくて、おじいさまには申し訳ないと思う。丸月丸日、晴れ、星二つ。今日の出来事。
What do those stars mean, by the way? Are they Hoshi Hutatsu? There's 2 stars. There's like a lot of 1 stars and 2 stars. I don't know.
兄さんがオム 返すを丸々残す。
You know, actually, I want to see. Can I go back to the log? Like, what were those stars before? Like, it was a lot of like 1 stars, you know? Like a lot of 1 star. Now this is like 2 star. Maybe it's like how important it is? I don't know, anyway. Or maybe how... I don't know, whatever.
ちょっと理由がわからない。聞いても庶民庶民庶民と繰り返すだけだ。
Didn't need any almond rice.
どうすればいいんだろう。丸月丸日晴れ星一つ。今日の出来事。おじいさまが夜中に呼び鈴を鳴らしまくる。おトイレかと思ったら寝ぼけて連打しているだけだった。それでもちゃんと駆けつけると姉の方がいいのと繰り返す。
Oh my god.
どうすればいいんだろう。丸月丸日晴れ星二つ。今日の出来事。兄さんがせっかく作った夕飯を全部捨ててしまう。ちょっと理由がわからない。聞いても庶民庶民庶民と繰り返すだけだ。
God damn it, Zoken and Shinji, just assholes.
本当にどうすればいいんだろう。丸月丸日晴れ星二つ。
I still don't know what those stars mean. Maybe it's like, I don't know, I never had a diary before, so maybe, I don't know, especially like a Japanese diary, like maybe you put stars for some reason. Like, maybe it's just related to like the weather? I don't know. Anyway,
今日の出来事。
I have no idea.
兄さんがシチュー鍋にコーヒーガムを落とす。今まで理由を考えていたけど、もしかして理由なんてないのかもしれない。丸月丸日晴れ星三つ。
Hoshimitsu, 3 stars?
今日の出来事。兄さんが私に黙って夕食を全部食べてしまう。兄さんが来るまで待っていたので、私は夕飯抜きだ。クークーお腹が鳴りました。
Poor Sakura. As though something's urging me, I turn the pages. This is dangerous. I must not read past this point. Or rather, I have to leave this notebook and run away from the Mato mansion, but my hand won't stop turning the pages.
丸月丸日晴れ星四つ。
4 stars.
最近の兄さんはきちんと夕食に間に合うようになった。とてもいいことだ。今日の出来事、ごちそうさまを言い忘れる。丸月丸日晴れ星四つ。今日の出来事、おじいさまが新しい家政婦さんを雇ってはいたずらをして泣かせている。マトウの男の人の血筋はどうかしていると思う。私もちょっと考えを改めようと思う。丸月丸日晴れ星四つ。今日の出来事。兄さんがレタス1枚とトマトを1つ残す。丸月丸日晴れ
That's a lot
星
of,
5つ。
that's a lot of stars.
今日の兄、食事中に舌打ちをする。どうかと思う。丸月丸日晴れ星5つ。今日の G、 寝ながらうどんを食べて吐き出す。やめてほしい。
What?
丸月丸日晴れ星5つ。
He's degenerating, oh no.
今日の兄、帰宅時間が2分遅れる。次はないと思う。丸月丸日晴れ星7つ。
Stars are going even higher.
今日の兄、お風呂掃除をボイコット。許せない。
Yurusanai.
丸月丸日晴れ星5つ。今日の G、
It's funny how she used to say like G-san or whatever, grandpa, right? But now it's just like G, like some very disrespectful.
一つ残す。許せない。
Yurusanai.
丸月丸日晴れ星9つ
Kokonatsu.
今日の兄雑誌を読み捨てにする許せない
Yurusanai.
丸月丸日晴れ星9つ今日の兄私のハンバーグを食べる許せない
Wait.
丸月丸日晴
Oh
れ
no.
星9つ
I thought this was like supposed to be like a nice, you know, a nice world where everyone is happy, but now she's turning into evil Sakura again.
今日の兄相変わらずサラダを残す許せない
Yurusanai.
丸月丸日晴れ星9つ今日の兄食事中の姿勢が悪いとにかく許せない今日の兄今日の兄今日の兄許せ許せ許せ許せ許せ許せ許せ許せ許せ許せ許せ許せ許せ許せ許せ許せ許せ許せ許せ許せ許せ許せ許せ許せ許せ許せ許せ許せ許せ許せ許せ許せ許せ許せ許せ許せ許せ許せ許せ許せ許せ許せ許せ許せ許せ許せ許せ許せ許せ許せ許せ許せ許せ許せ許せ許せ許せ許せ許せない
Okay. Yurusanai.
シンジ、
She's gone off the deep end.
前提として何よりお前の態度が厳強なわけだが。
I close the notebook. I prepare for a full power sprint and take a deep breath.
なんだよ。言いたいことがあるならはっきり言えよな。
さくらが怖いというお前は正しい。もう俺にしてやれることはない。
汚いぞエミヤ。ここまで来たらお前も仲間だ。一緒にさくらをなだめる方法を考えて。
Nope, she's just gonna kill you again, just like in Heaven's Feel.
悪いな。できないことは引き受けないたちなんだ。あとマトウ家の問題に部外者が口を出すのもどうかと思うので、あれ
Uh-oh. Somehow my arms and legs seem numb, and my head's starting to ache?
なんだこれ。なんか
I can't stand straight.
結界が起動しちまった。
Nani?
そうか。ノートを取り出して逃げ出すとスイッチが入る仕組みだったんだ。
So this weird feeling is because of the barrier, but the door isn't locked. If I can't get out until the hallway before the barrier is completely activated.
あれ、手足が鈍いにしてもなんかおかしいぞ。
I can't cover a distance of only 2 meters. Now it feels more like the door is getting farther away.
頭いった。二日酔いじゃあるまいし。
That's right. This dizziness is like severe drunkenness or maybe like tripping. That's why the door looks so big.
楽しいなエミヤ。さては一発仕掛けましたね。催眠術、エンドルフィン、すげえ面白い。部屋が大きくなっていくよ。
This is pretty great. Shinji's pleasantly drunk out of his mind. I see. So the door is not getting farther away, it's getting bigger. No, wait, maybe Shinji's not getting smaller. Then I won't be able to reach the hallway. What was that sound just now?
おい、シンジ。今の音なんだと思う？
It's the Grim Reaper, and she has purple hair. Oh no, my speech is getting slurred. It's an illusion. This is all an illusion, but I can't oppose the effect on my central nervous system. This is unmistakably Ryder's suggestion. There's a pattern of cursed eyes mixed in with the wallpaper, so I fell for the trap just by opening my eyes.
何ってバカだなエミヤ。今のは玄関の音でさくらが帰ってきた音に決まってるじゃん。
そっか、もう30分は経ってるもんな。
I guess this really is the bad end. We'll get killed by Sakura. Ahaha, we both laugh. A merry pair of intruders, reeling with dizziness so strong they no longer cared what would happen. Footsteps going slowly up the stairs echo.
年頃の女の子の部屋に無断で入るなんて困った人もいるものですね。恥ずかしいな、許せないな。いくら兄弟でもちょっと見過ごせないかな。
Heart. Danger. Danger. There's an aura of a rage that can't be hidden even if mixed in with that unnatural monologue. I've sobered up. My limbs are still numb, but I come completely back to my senses. I grab Shinji's hand as he rolls around laughing and run for the door. My head's gonna break! The jerkiness I've never felt before makes it feel like everything is flying around. And so the death sentence gradually draws nearer.
ところでエミヤ、僕はトマトケチャップはテルモンテだって決めてるんだよね。なのにさくらのやつ生協のケチャップ買ってきやがって。ちくしゃー、美味しいじゃんかよ。僕は生協のケチャップ見直したよ。だが認めるわけにはいかないんだ。なぜなら僕は星の王子様だからね。庶民の味なんて認められないのさ。
Showman, showman, showman. Shinji is pleasantly panicking. It's no use. There are lights flashing inside my head.
唐突な疑問だが、さくらという有能な家政婦さんをうちに独占された麻藤さんちは一体どうなっているのでしょうか。
That was your first mistake. I wonder. I shouldn't have. Come on, why did I have to go and worry about that? I'm so stupid. And then we die. Nani?
あら、兄さんだけかと思ったのに、意外な人が混ざっていたんですね。
Somehow Dark Sakura has emerged. I actually like Dark Sakura. You know what? If I had a waifu in this, like, in the Fate Stay Night general, like, visual novel, even though Dark Sakura is, like, really evil, I kinda like her. Anyway, Sakura smiles sweetly. The glint in her eye reminds me of Ryder's mystic eyes. Even if it doesn't paralyze his senses, it certainly has the same impact. Like normal Sakura is like kind of a doormat, but evil Sakura, man, she's a badass.
まさか先輩が兄さんと一緒になって私の部屋に忍び込むなんて。普段なら嬉しいのに、今はちょっと悲しいです。
She's not listening. Making the ground tremble with a thud, Sakura picks up the diary-like notebook.
兄さん、他のことは我慢するけど、私の部屋に入るのだけはやめてほしいってちゃんと言いましたよね。
She glares at him.
いや、どうかな。お兄ちゃんちょっと聞き逃しちゃったかな。
Well, time for Shinji to die. Maybe he sobered up. Shinji is shaking nervously.
言いました。このノートにきちんと書いてあります。丸月丸日、晴れ、星7つ。今日の出来事。兄さんに私の部屋に入らないでほしいとお願いしたのに、適当にあしらわれる。最後通帳ということにしよう。ほら、私の記憶違いじゃありません。
And also, it did like take 30 minutes for her to get here. She really did like run full sprint into this house just so she can murder Shinji. Sakura laughs happily. Incidentally, I wonder what those star marks in the diary stand for. Yeah, that's what I was wondering. You know, maybe it's close, or maybe the stars represent her inner rage until she transforms, maybe? I don't know.
思い出した。ちゃんと覚えてたさ。でもひどいんだぜ、さくら。僕はやめようって言ったのにさ、エミヤのやつがさくらの部屋を調べるって言って聞かなくてさ。
He's invoking the Emiya shield at the last second. Not bad.
毎度のことながら素晴らしい切り返しだな、シンジ。さくらの日記帳が見たいって言ったのはお前だろう。
僕が？はあ？そんな命知らずな真似するのは主役だけだね。留守中のヒロインの部屋を調べたらデッドエンドるのは伝統じゃんか。
Dead end.
そういうことするのは死んでも死なない主人公特性持ってる人だけです。
Ah yes, people die when they are killed, but except not.
このあれなんか説得力あふれる言霊だが見苦しいぞシンジ。どうあってもお前のうちは決まってるんだから潔く一人で行け。友人を巻き込むな。
だってお前なんて友人じゃないもんね。むしろ心の友として一緒に死んで。
Shinji's unbeatable when seized by panic. No matter how hard I try to shake him off, he won't let go of my arm. Wait, the shadow. Sakura's shadow's coming closer.
心の友と言われては無限にはできないが罪の所在が明らかな以上諦めてほしい。俺の罪は桜の部屋に入ったことだけだ。なんつうかこれはきちんと後で怒られるから、とりあえずお前は今までの悪行を清算してこい。
あれ悪行じゃないよ。単に僕の好き嫌いが多いだけじゃんか。つうかサラダにプチトマトは入れるなよな。ありゃただの手抜きだろ。
Really? I like cherry tomatoes. Shinji unconcernedly shows what a picky eater he is. Well, certainly half of his sins were something of that nature, but I doubt he can talk his way out of the other half.
諦めろシンジ。これを機に生まれ変われ。
はい、先輩の言う通りです。このノートに書かれた罰はきちんと清算してもらわないと。
Sakura's shadow captures Shinji.
Goodbye, シンジ。束の間の共闘楽しかったぜ。
Goodbye, Shinji. Oh, I don't hear that again. Can you? Okay, we'll have to wait.
じゃないだろエミヤ。バッドエンド39。
Bad end 39. Oh no.
Goodbye, シンジ。
Goodbye, Shinji.
まあまあそう怖がらずに安心しろシンジ。さくらだってお前が憎いんじゃない。ただ更生してほしいだけだ。命までは取らないよ。
Oh, that's strange. You're not supposed to laugh there, are you, Sakura?
その通りです先輩。命なんて取りませんし、私は更生してほしいだけですから。じゃあ覚悟してくださいね。
あれなんか文脈変だぞさくら。覚悟するのはシンジであって俺にそう大きなトガは
あるんです。先輩のライフスタイルは見ようによっては兄さんよりずっと問題あるんですから。
Yurusanai. And Sakura takes a somehow familiar looking item, I guess. Oh, interesting. So it's another notebook, but it involves Shirou this time. And also Rin, Saber, and Ilya for some reason? Okay. I don't know. Anyway.
それは伝説の暗殺帳。
Esunoto.
もう一冊あったんですの。
もうバッチリと。私だけじゃなくてセイバーさんも姉さんもイリアちゃんも書き込んでます。
The shadow comes closer. My kindred spirit grabs my left leg firmly as I try to run away.
まだ生きてたのかシンジ。
安心しろよエミヤ。さくらだって鬼じゃないさ。命までは取らないって言ったのお前だろ。
取る、間違いなく取る。お前は破れかぶれになったさくらの弾けっぷりが分かってない。分かった、俺も悪かったから話して。
もう遅いってば。いいじゃん。たまには一緒に死のうぜエミヤ。あ、そういえば僕ここで死ぬの運命っぽいよね。
Yeah, it is, because you did die here last time. Anyway, please don't make me go through that fate with you. My conscience is slipping away. This sucks, to think there was one of those traditional absurd dead ends waiting for me. Bleh. But, oh, it was all a dream. What a cop-out. Suddenly I wake up. When I rush to check the time, it's already past midnight.
すごい汗。
My whole body is drenched in a cold sweat. I must have had a terrible nightmare. I shake my aching head, trying to remember what the dream was about, but...
やめとこう。きっとろくなもんじゃない。
I collapsed into my futon with a thud. I have to be up early again tomorrow. I'll just forget about the nightmare and go back to sleep. Uh-oh. Or was it a dream? And that was quite a scream. It wasn't a dream! Okay, got a wallpaper. Amazing. Alright. That was pretty... admittedly, that was pretty funny. I like it. I like it. Another scene of Fujimoto. Anything else in the streets? No? Okay. This is a scene with Taiga, I guess. Let's do that.
シロー、きちんと宿題